Well, folks, it's been a while since we talked about our new well in Louisiana that we drilled a few months ago. It's been a long ordeal and it's still not over. Hopefully, we'll have some good information to share one day. But I'd like to go ahead and show you a little data and get you updated on how things are going.
All right, so let's take a look at our new well, the Lilly Young in Louisiana. Okay, let's go over the project timeline. So in October of 18, I received an email describing the prospect. It was a conventional well in southwest Louisiana, 8,000 foot deep with multiple targets. Drilling cost was $1.2 million and estimated completion is $600,000. So a total producer cost of $1.8 million. So it wasn't too expensive, so it had some interest. The presentation data from the geologist indicated that it could be 1 million barrels of undeveloped reserves. All right, well, I passed this information on to some of my clients, and one of them was interested in it, and we went to NAPE together, and we did see the prospect being presented, and my client decided to invest in the prospect. And in April, he asked me to attend the pre-spud meeting for him that he couldn't make in Houston. My client was from Louisiana. So I learned about the prospect and I got a little interested in it. So I said, let me do a little quick engineering review. So I dug into it a little bit, not in a lot of detail, but looked at it a little bit, and I kind of came up with this evaluation. So there were 6 prospective targets, and I figured that there was at least an 80% chance of one of them working and finding enough reserves to break even, cost of the well. So some pretty good chance of making money. All right, so in August of 19, I decided to invest in the well. In October, we spudded the well, and during October, we had drilling problems near the bottom of the well for about 3 days. So that was disturbing. It was a turnkey drilling operation, and we had no control of the drilling. End of October, we logged the well, and we found one of the zones had come in, but only 10 feet of pay. Here's the log. All right, so everybody agreed that we should go ahead and complete the well, and we received the AFE of $674,000, and all the investors had to pay their share of that money. In December, the completion rig came out, perforated the well, reperforated the well would not flow. So a little later in January, we decided to go out and try to swab the well. So we started swabbing, 100% oil out of the well, and the well started flowing. But by this time, we didn't have a lot of testing equipment, so we only could flow the well for 1 hour, and it was at a 12 barrel per hour rate. So that's a pretty good rate, but a short test. In February, the production facilities were installed. So at the end of February, beginning of March, we started flow testing the well for a few days. The rates were between 100 and 200 barrels a day, and this is how they looked. After about 6 or 7 days, the well died, and we tried swabbing it, and it would not flow. And then we discovered we had some water in the tanks. We couldn't sell the oil, so we had to clean the oil up a little bit. So we spent several days doing that. And now we're deciding to go ahead and sell about 600 barrels a day now that oil is at $20 a barrel. So what's the current status and plans? Okay, the completion AFE was $674,000, but actual spend to date on the completion is $564,000. So a little under AFE, so that's good. And the operator has decided to acidize the well, and hopefully next week they'll do that. And if that will clear up the formation damage from the drilling problems, maybe we'll have a good well to report soon. Thanks for listening.